Hello, Internet. How's it going? How you doing? Where's my light? Oh, there it is. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful time, because we're about to get ready for another wonderful and fantastic stream. Lights are on, which means I can hit this button, which means we are live on Twitch. I am Trey. I want to know what's been the highlight of your day. How's it going, Sierra? How's it going, Kim? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully everything looks and sounds fantastic. I've been fever-free the whole day. I'm very happy to hear that. Did you have to work today? Hopefully not. Hopefully you got another day to recover. Let's see. I'm waiting for my wife Sminky to return from the war, looking at a motorcycle, so he can make me dinner. I love that. It's very funny. Look, nope. Try again. Take two. Looks good on mobile and TV. Sounds good on TV. Awesome. I'm so annoyed. Today, I finally got to upload to YouTube the first half of a VOD we did when we did the 12-hour stream. Found out the hard way, YouTube doesn't like 12 hours, anything longer than 12 hours. It was 12 hours and 33 seconds. Kicked it back. I cut the video in half only to find out I did the wrong file format, so YouTube wouldn't accept it again. Finally got it today. The audio's overblown. I don't know what it was that day. I just had my mic way too high, and it's so annoying that the longest upload on that channel is like so bad. Whatever. No, I got cut from work after telling him I was good to work as long as I got to be hopped up on cough medicine. We were slow. It had nothing to do with my cough. Kiko, you never cease to amaze with how many amazing emote combinations and animated emotes you have, and you finally put them all together. Kiko, what has been the highlight of your day? I need to know. Welcome in. That, honestly, I'm not kidding. That might be the highlight of my day right there. I really love that. Hey, I got you on my second monitor as I resume my replay of Cyberpunk. I haven't played since before they made the huge changes as well as the DLC. How are you enjoying the new changes? From what I heard, I mean, that's like a night and day difference. So, yeah, that's super cool. Howdy. How you doing, Kiko? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Don't know if I asked you as well, EP, what's been the highlight of your day? To answer your question, Kim, in terms of schedule, I don't think I'll ever be comfortable having a schedule again when it comes to streaming, but I am trying to kind of be within the same targeted time. Mondays at this time is when I try and go live, just because like I feel like if I don't, anything shorter is just really not much of a stream. But one of the things I am trying to commit to this year is being more like heads up, like, okay, I don't think a stream's gonna happen tonight or this target area, just because I know you guys got schedules too. I don't want to keep y'all just staring at walls. EP, I'm gonna try to get this laundry put away. I tried this morning, but I did too much and got dizzy. For a second there, I forgot you were just saying hello to EP. I thought you were just telling EP specifically that you've got laundry to put away. Oh man, I ate pizza and got me some bubble guts. Was the pizza worth it? Commitment issues, I understand. Yeah, it's stress, anxiety. You know the old song and dance. Not the bubble guts. Fact. Cut to me staring at my TV waiting for your live notification. In terms of schedules, I'll go ahead and say this. The next targeted stream, Saturday, I am targeting the morning. There will for sure not be a stream in the evening because I will be out of town. I'm gonna go visit John. So I know I talked about like, Steelers are gonna lose Saturday, so it would be the first Saturday stream in a while. I was looking ahead at my schedule and I'm about to get back onto some like overtime stuff. So this was like the best time to go and try and see John before I get crazy busy again. But hopefully after that we'll be back to the night streams. Not in a way to stress you out. No, you're totally fine. And I honestly, I hope that I don't know if I've done a good job of communicating that. The whole, anxiety and stress thing doesn't have anything to do with, y'all. It's that feeling of, I said this, so I need to try and do it. And that's something I've been working on, okay, I need to give myself some grace, because apparently I'm too strict on myself. Luckily, between my fully developed frontal lobe and my Adderall, a lot of my anxiety is gone. Well, that's good to hear. I'm finally trying. Was it you that recommended the magnesium supplement to help with sleep and anxiety reduction? I'm finally trying that. Rip John. I miss John. Rip John. I also miss John. He's all right. He's got a dog I'm excited to go see. He just happens to be in the way. And I hope he's out there listening to this. It's drastic and I'm enjoying it a lot. Playing a specific build and it rips. As for my highlight, it's probably the fact that I'm slowly finding it easier to move, walk around, putting weight on my leg. Still have crutches as a safety precaution just in case something wild happens, but making progress. That is very fantastic to hear, EP. I know how much of a hiccup, to put it lightly, that must have been, so I'm glad to hear you're making recovery. I'm so glad you're healing well. Yeah, big fan of magnesium. As far as tonight, I almost didn't stream tonight. It was a coin's toss whether or not I was gonna hold myself to my word of being a little bit more communicative, of not going live, but I'm glad I did. I can already tell. I'm feeling good. This will be a good one. I'm also I'm a dip because I'm off to fight my inner demons. Kiko, I wish you all the best. I hope the pizza was worth it. Also, your emote makes me realize I want an avocado that is that, but it's just like a dramatic rolling away off into the distance. Oh man, stay strong, Kiko. Okay, I'm gonna start switching over my HDMI so we can get to the video game. If you don't know what tonight's schedule is, we are playing Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. I've been farking around in this game. Tonight, we are joining... What did I do last? I actually don't remember what happened to the game. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. We'll do it live. But how was everybody's weekend? Hopefully y'all had a wonderful weekend. I was miserable. Steelers lost in embarrassing fashion, and I'm gonna be pissy about it for a couple weeks. I'll try and not make it your problem though. Let's see. We went to jail a bunch, and someone kept saying Oh man, wasn't that Jill? I get to rest and finally finish Dredge after being sick. Yeah, follow up. How are you feeling? I'm glad to hear you were well enough to do Dredge. Did you ever get the controller for the Steam Deck? What'd you end up going with? All right. Is there any game audio? Oh shoot! I forgot I turned that down. I don't know if you. I was social this weekend. I played video games with a friend. Let me know if that's too loud. If I need to turn it down, I will. I was in a fever-induced blanket fort for the whole weekend. Mixed feelings on that. I have not. I forgot to order it, and I already spent all my money. Let's see. My tummy hurts from the medicine. Ooh, very social of you. Maybe, you know, we should start adding. I love that NetTech. NetTech did what's been the highlight of your day and low light, which I thought was very fun. I want to add another one. We need to just like, what's your little victory of the day? What's your little triumph? That would be mine. Let's see. You have friends outside of us. It's a very rare instance, but sometimes I do. No, it was the Rob Logan. Logan was, why am I calling him by his last name? Rob was streaming Marvel Rivals, and I hopped on for a bit, which was fun. I don't. What about Spinky? Rude. We could play Marvel Rivals at some point, Sierra. We splatting tonight. We splatting tonight. Jill, how's it going? What's been the highlight of your day? Need to know. Welcome in. Good to see ya. He's my wife. He's legally obligated. Okay. So, Sminky doesn't count. Well, let's do it then. When do you play? That's not how maps work. That's not how maps work. That's how maps work. Let's see. Explore the Upper Citadel to find Anahita. Okay, so I'm guessing I need to go up this way? We'll figure it out. Work had an ice delay, so I slept in. Ooh. I don't think it was quite the day off you were hoping for, but I'm glad you got to sleep in. That sounds nice. I tried a new couple of characters, and it didn't go great. Who'd you try? Man, I gotta figure out how to change these. Whoop. What's the dash button? Nope, not that one. How do you play this video game? There it is. Okay. All right. Now we're cooking. Now the video game's starting to make sense. And it doesn't matter. We can't get up here. Cool. Don't bother learning now. That's my favorite Dua Lipa song. Let's see. Typically, whenever H. Dustin and our friends play. Well, nice. I need to add you because Marvel Rivals does its own like friend account thing. So I'll add you, and if we're ever on at the same time, we can play. I tried Storm, Scarlet Witch, and I think someone else, but I don't remember who, because it was like a 5-second thing. I absolutely adore Mr. Fantastic. I think playing as him has been the most fun I've had in a multiplayer shooter ever. I'm going to keep pushing in that direction to see how much better I can get with that character. Woo! Let's see. Don't try to make friends now. My Marvel Rivals account is just Tapicado, so same Twitch name. I'll message you later to see if yours is any different. Nice. Okay. And I did want to check in one more time because I know I wasn't sure. How's the game audio? Is it too low, too high? I forgot to reset that after this weekend. I need a new game to play. What are you feeling? Sassy Batsy here. Is it really? Game audio is good. Thank you. It's my gamer tag for life. I love it. Highlight. Ooh, preemptive. I like it. Highlight got a raid clear after the boss did his big kill everyone attack. Ooh, nice. Welcome in, Dark Heroes Arc. That sounds fantastic. Was this with the character you shared the glam shot of in the Discord? Dang it. Man, I really hate flying enemies. Let's just fall. I don't know vibes. Let's see. I'm Khmer's everywhere, luckily. It's such a good combination of a very identifiable name and unique enough that I feel like, I could be wrong, that it seems easy to get. Seems good on mobile and TV. Thank you. Sweet. That's awesome, Zark. Wish me luck. Semi-angry frog has moved into my bathroom and I'm about to put towels away. I think he growled at me yesterday. You good? Let's see. We can't go that way. I want to figure out how to get that, but I do not know how to open that, so we'll keep pushing forward. I know I talked about this, basically screamed from the rooftops that I think this is the week we're going to be getting Nintendo Switch 2 announcements. I feel further vindicated. More and more people are starting to move that way, although I think the new projected date is the 16th, not the 17th, so on Thursday. You're legally bound. What if I was a day late, Jill? Just a day late. Let's see. I don't know what else could have been making that weird sound. That or the fever for me a second. How sure? Have you seen this frog since you've not been running fever? Let's see. Legally bound. Whoop. Jill, it sounds like you are highly anticipating the Switch 2. Is there any particular game you're hoping comes out? For me, it's Mario. I'm hoping for a Mario 3D a la Mario Odyssey, because I'm still genuinely shocked we never got a second one. Yeah, I got scared. A day late straight to jail. Really? Come on now. Saw the frog pre-fever and have mid-fever picture proof. So Trey playing a Mario game? That doesn't sound like me. I mean, honestly, there are more Mario games than Mario games I've beaten. So how much of a Mario fan could I be? I hope we get the green lizard from Mario. Okay, how's it going? What's been the highlight of your day? I need to know. Welcome in. Good to see you, man. Okay. I'm still trying to think on what a good game recommendation would be. And away we go. Echoes of Mushroom. Nothing particular. I just got sorted in. Wait, I just got sorted in the Nintendo house at birth, so I'm always hype. Nice. I love calling it sorted. The frog came in on my spider plant about a month ago, but it's been too cold to put him back outside. I don't want him to get too cold, but now he's really comfortable in the bathroom, and I'm slightly scared. Start charging rent. Highlight, I got a neat deal on Samsung earbuds, and I'm pretty happy with them. Oh, dude, nice. Ooh, what's going on here? Okay, I can go up this way. Same, we only had Nintendo games growing up. Yay, earbuds. You know what I want? Even though I have absolutely no reason for them, it feels cool. The Sony PlayStation has some like earbuds, kind of similar to like the AirPods that I want. Don't need them, just think they're cool. Yay, earbuds. Last Campfire is really a pretty cozy puzzle game, usually on sale. Nice, I will write that down. I hope we get folders on the Switch home screen. I've been waiting for that. Oh, that'd be nice. It's hard for me to answer my own question because we've already got confirmation of it, but just the fact that backwards compatibility in some fashion is confirmed is all I was really wanting. Everything else is going to be icing on top of that cake. My wife is home. I must leave. Tell them I said hello. Farewell, kids. Enjoy dinner. Thank you so much for stopping by. We'll see you around. Bye, my love. Yeah, backwards compatibility is super nice. Oh, hey, I have technology questions. Anyone know how to make an old printer work with a new computer? That's a pretty broad stroke there. What kind of printer? I'm convinced printers don't actually work. I don't think I've ever seen a printer that I was happy with for more than 10 prints. I've downloaded drivers and such, but no dice. He said hi, hello, by the way. Sweet. I'm glad they made it back from the war. Oh, man. Oh, am I being dumb again? Don't answer that. I love my printer to death. We've been through so much. Okay, so here's what I think we need to do. We're gonna hit that, and then we're gonna fall here. Wait. Dash! Up! Dash! Okay, we're good. Now what? I didn't think I'd get this far. If the printer doesn't have Wi-Fi capability, then maybe the better bet is to do a direct plug-in. Oh, yeah. It's a Canon Pixma from 2009, 10, 13. I feel like direct plug-in might actually be your best bet. Now what? Splat, of course. I don't think I'm gonna die this entire stream. The new laptop didn't recognize it the second time I plugged it into the laptop. Let's see. We need to figure out a way to get this to go up. Let's do this. I'm only halfway to figuring this out. Well, we're just gonna completely miss. My old laptop is slowly getting closer and closer to not running anymore. Damn. Time marches on. Okay, is this gonna work? No, it won't. It's been updating booting since the stream started. Dang. All right, one more time. This time's the time, I believe. It's trying. I mean, who among us? It's Monday. Maybe they'll have better luck as the week goes on. Okay, you can go now. Who among us? No! Then there's me hoping my iPhone screen cracks when I drop because it's very old, but yet it lives. That's one robust iPhone. I feel like if I look at my iPhone wrong, it'll crack. Whoop. Shit. All right, take two. 100. I get very emotionally attached to things. Have you given names to said tech pieces? That's why I'm still here. Aw. All right. Dash. Up. Dash. Okay. Grab this. We're gonna need to hit it and then drop. There we go. Look at us going. We're platforming. Did I want that? I don't think I did. Did I? I did. Okay, that ain't gonna work. What if we did? Whoop. Nope, you can't launch it that way. Okay, you go back there. I hope all this is making sense. And then we ride back up. Man, what a bunch of hoopla. Okay, at least it won't be difficult on the way back. In invocation of the Smearg, I'll never remember that. The Smearg has always preserved the harvest of the plains of Fars and protected Persia from the forces of evil. Grateful Persia has always relied on his wisdom to choose the one who will guide her. Once in a generation, when the future heir reaches the age of 12, the sacred procession of presentation to the Smearg takes place. At the head of the procession, followed by all the inhabitants of the citadel, the sovereign and his child first go to the Tower of Silence to pay tribute to all the previous kings and invite their spirits. Damn, this is a long read. How to make an old printer work. Destroy it with a baseball bat out in a field. I don't know if that's a way to make it work so much as a way to work out your own feelings. Never! Sierra, what's the oldest piece of tech that you still have? It works every time. This is not the Office Space, Zark. Alright, let's go up here. Alright, you can't go through that. So, I'm pretty sure the gold sparks are where we need to go, but let's take a second to enjoy the scenery. Uh-oh. Still have and still works Nintendo 64. Whoa! Dang it, I forgot you can't block those. Heal! 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 That was a good reach. Oh, we got him. Cool, because I was about to die. There's rage rooms where you can smash slightly broken objects. I've always wanted to go to one. I want to go to one too. I think it would be so fun, but I know me, and I feel like I would hurt myself somehow.
Do we know each other?
We've met many times, in the past, and in the future.
Sorry, old man. I don't have time for this.
No time? Damn right, you don't have time. None of us do, Sargon.
How do you know my name?
You don't have time, I don't have time, nobody has time.
Ooh. Raid rooms make me sad. I don't know why. Is it the idea of it being somewhat of a necessity enough to exist? I also knew I'd hurt myself. I feel like it would be fun. Very cathartic. I think I would also slightly feel bad, even though I know the whole point of it is to break stuff. Do you guys want to do a leap of faith? Doing it anyway. Bop. Oh, okay. Well, that just leads us there. Hope there's a bush. I think it's more like that somebody's stuff and it's not getting any more use. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Ken, what have you been playing lately? You've always got something interesting going on. I know last time I think I asked you were playing Mario and Luigi. How's that going? Boop. Can we go up there? Bop, bop. I'm pumped because this Friday, on top of what I'm now legally obligated to, the Switch 2 announcement, Severance Season 2 is coming out. And I've been rewatching the first season. God, I forgot how good that show is. Like, I've always been very high on it, but going back and actually sitting down and going through it again, incredible. I'm so ready for more. Binding! If I don't stream on Saturday, you all know why. Binding! Of Isaac. I've always wanted to play that. Did you ever get around to that? Alright, we got ourselves a save point. Let's go down here. Nope. We came from here. Let's see what the map has to say. I guess we can keep trying to go up, but I'm not feeling confident. That's H-Dust's favorite game? Ooh. On paper, I think I would love it. I don't know why I've never played it. Dang it, that was almost super cool. Got him. Not really, but it has enjoyed it a lot, and it's something of a running joke to joking his friends joke. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. What would you say is your favorite game, Sierra? Let's keep pushing this way. Don't know. I was gonna guess Super, not Super, Paper Mario 1000-Year Door. Let's see, I've been playing Castle Crashers with my Monster Hunting buddies, and possibly starting Fortnite with one of them. Ooh, nice. I started Titanfall 2, and that's been really cool. I'm working on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the second current trilogy. I started Silent Hill 2, but got sicky. Oh, damn, I'm sorry to hear you weren't feeling well. You got a hell of a playlist, man. I like it. Is Castle Crashers your first time through, or is this a repeat for you? I still want to do Silent Hill 2. That's been recommended in this community. If I'm going to do anything horror, though, I need to get through Alan Wake. Alan Wake 1 and 2 and Control. Give me this power. I've been on and off stuff lately. Like, I can't give my attention to a game for more than an hour before wanting to nap. Same. Definitely a repeat for Castle Crashers. I played a bunch during the Xbox 360 area. Nice. That's a good one. I'm trying to think of games I've actually played because I grew up watching my mom and sister play games. Didn't always play those games because I saw the ending or couldn't remember how to do something and quit playing. Okay, we got ourselves a fast travel point, which I thoroughly appreciate. We need more of these for sure. But I think progress is this way. I've still been slowly chipping away at Pokemon Emerald Legacy, that ROM hack. That's been fun. It's interesting for something to feel nostalgic, but have no real memory of it, just because that's the one Pokemon game I played like once. It came out during that the peer pressure era of me and like, I don't like Pokemon, even though I really did. Do I want to risk going down? I feel like if I do, I'm going to be upset with my choices and decisions in life. No, I won't. Let's see. This has been on my backlog. Played the heck out of this demo. I love it. This game has been nothing short of fantastic. This is a me problem, not necessarily the game problem, because I have a terrible lack of focus, and a even worse sense of direction. I do feel like I get lost, but I think the map's starting to click with me enough that I feel more comfortable. Who doesn't want to risk going down? As for Mario and Luigi, it got a bit too hand-holdy for me. The battles are fun. The battles are fun as I keep going. That's the bummer to hear. I feel like, was it Dream Team? Is that the name of the studio? Are they still making it, or did they switch? That's a trap they kept falling into, because that felt like a common criticism as they got past Superstar Saga in Partners in Crime, where people were like, this is good, but it doesn't trust me. I had the Pokemon VHS and would turn it around and hide the cover when friends came over. Aw. I remember, there's two instances I can remember where, like, I had an older uncle who could pick up on me being embarrassed. I can't remember which one it was, of picking up Pokemon. So as I was like going to check out, he was like, here, I got it. And he paid for it. He let me pay him back, but he did it in that moment. And then two, I remember like my dad picked me up early from school to go watch the first Pokemon movie. And I was like, yeah, this is cool. Maybe Super Mario Sunshine or 1,000 Year Door, but I've been playing Cult of the Lamb and I've really enjoyed that. And same with Don't Starve. Harvest Moon on the GameCube was a great game. Kirby Nightmare and Game Land was the first game I ever 100%ed. I shamefully, I have a blind spot for Kirby. I've never really played any of their games. Right, feels like someone is backseating in a sense. Yeah, it's that's why I was hoping, I don't know if anybody remembers this, I was so excited for the Plucky Squire, and then the reviews came out, similar things, like, oh man, it doesn't really let you do anything. But they came out with an update that seemingly does trust you a little bit more, so at some point I will play that. Hand-holding is how I feel about Paper Mario Origami King. Which is crazy. I heard that's like one of the better Paper Marios. That's not the first three. I first grabbed it on Epic when it was first out, and getting the launchers to run on Steam Deck was a pain, so I returned that copy for the Switch version. 100%. The only reason why I didn't play this game when it came out was because of that. The fact that I couldn't launch it on the Steam Deck was like, well, then I'll just wait until I can do it on stream then. Otherwise, I would have been selfish. And y'all would have missed out on all this. I also really like Okami, and I can't wait for the remastered version on the Switch. Okami is a game that I would like to play. I feel like I would like it. I've heard it's very Zelda-esque. I'm a fan of Zelda, so I need to try that. That's good to hear for Plucky Squire. Yeah, we'll if I if I either don't bail on this or eventually beat it, Plucky Squire is what we'll try next. And then I'll probably do something a little bit more involved. I'm thinking of something, I don't know. Something, I say involved, something a little bit longer than a shorter game like these. NetTech, I didn't think I'd be here since I was like, oh, nice, my good sleep schedule's back. But here we are, and it's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m., I must be lonely. Hey, I hope... we had a good day. What was the highlight of your day? Welcome in. Okami is very Zelda-esque, and I'm so happy it's getting a sequel. Yeah. Yeah, what a shock. It's one of those games like I never would have thought we would see a revisit. I somehow had it run on there, but it took forever to launch. I somehow had Steam launch Epic and Epic launch Uplay. Yeah, there's whole guides on like the subreddit to get any of those launchers working. I'm very much, this is why I like my Apple phone. I want it to just work. I know there's cool things I can do with other software, but sometimes I just want to press play. So I was way too intimidated to get that far, so that's cool that you were able to. Yes, it was announced at the recent Game Awards. Did we get any gameplay, or was that just an announcement of like, hey, this is coming? Highlight was doing nothing. Hell yeah. So what is this game about? The prince was kidnapped. We took off with a group of people to come rescue them. And in doing so, my character Sargon and the rest of our crew are trapped in this castle and are experiencing time at different intervals. There are some that have reported that like they've been here for months and they don't understand where we've all been. Some that said it's only been like a couple seconds. Others it's been weeks. It's wild. I'm not doing the story justice because you've seen me play games. I haven't caught every attention focus, but gameplay-wise, it is an absolute delight to play. Time quangles and charm necklaces. It's a dress-up game.
Keep walking, Hassan, and no sudden moves. I have no wish to hurt you.
They're the ones who captured the prince. Has work started again for you guys? Yeah, this is the start of my second week back.
Sargon, listen to me.
Hassan is coming with me.
Am I wrong? No.
Step aside, Sargon. I'll deal with this.
Thank you, Varm. Anahita, please surrender. Varm?
There you go, Sierra. Jill, I don't know if you caught it. I mentioned I didn't remember what happened last time.
Anahita, what are you hiding?
And Sierra said that she just remembered somebody saying smash a lot.
You killed our prince. Have you no honor?
Honor, duty. Don't we all have blood on our hands? What makes
Came out
you
last year, Net.
I'm not after the throne, and I don't prey on the innocent. So long as I'm alive, you'll never get the crown.
So be it.
So, I think one of the priorities, from what I know, was performance. Because I think, like, even on the Switch, this game runs at 60 frames, which I think is vital to the gameplay they wanted to do, precision platforming and combat. So I think that was the route they went over fidelity.
Son was just a pawn. Don't you trust my judgment?
As well as harkening back to the original Prince of Persia days.
What will you do about it?
Exactly what you taught me.
Fight time! This is a PS5.
No chance.
Shit. Okay, this is not going well. Dang, they just blocked that.
Not this time.
I need to get my dash up.
This was your doing, Sargon.
Oh, that can be good. I'm sensing some bad juju here. That was me at the start of the Steelers playoff game. No, let him cook. We're gonna die. Whoa. That's some master hand shit. Is this one of those, you have to die?
Your anger is sharper than your sword, Sargon.
Yeah, that's a more succinct way to put it again. That was the word actually I was looking for. All that for a drop of blood.
First time for everything.
Man, if it's not a scripted death, this is the world's longest lose screen. Oh shit!
Your efforts are futile. There's nothing you can do to stop me.
If I could turn back time.
Chapter, every word of your story, I can undo it all.
If I could find a way. Jill, I think they just have to invoke the power of share.
The gods chose me. I am the rightful king. Accept it. You can still change your mind, Sargon.
I did.
Who was that? Net, that was so perfectly timed.
To serve Persia. This is the greatest honor. Remember, Sargon.
I am Sargon. I have come to challenge the White Lion of Persepolis.
You stray dog. What ditch did you crawl out of?
That's mean.
Lower your weapons.
General Nate.
Stand down. He'd tear you apart.
And where should we
Oh, this
deliver
ain't
your
Zelda.
corpse, young man? Dump me on the banks of the Aras or the Yazd Plains. It's all the same to me.
Nervous Bird put it best that for some reason 2D works better with my brain than 3D.
People say you're the greatest warrior in all of Persia. So, I've come to prove them wrong.
Very well then.
Okay, so we have history here. We've done this multiple times. Oh, I love me some Mario.
You are a brave one.
I'm
Sargon.
wishing that's going to be
I'll
one of the
give you that.
announcements this week. New 3D Mario.
And bravery is what makes us immortals.
How am I still alive? And Vara?
By the grace
How
of
could I
share.
be so wrong? Guys. Where's Layla?
Oi.
What's at the end of your blade? In this case, the ground. Your anger blinds you, Sargon.
Hassan is dead. The Immortals have failed.
Victory, failure. Must every passing encounter on your journey be given a name?
Hey! Give me the eye! It's mine!
All right, time to go redeem our trinkets. Let me go ahead and catch up on chat because I know I missed a bit. Where was I at? Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, it runs good on Switch, so that's why I went with that. I actually play more games with a portable option, yeah. I look very closely at button prompts to be a detective as to what platform people are playing on. Eagle Eye for ZL or L1. Let's see. Oh no, he's made friends with Ares. You have no hope. Anyone in the Epic community will understand that reference. And I think I'm all caught up. Metrovanias are my jam. For somebody who has a terrible sense of direction like me, I don't know why I love Metroidvanias, because I just get lost all the time. But the precision platforming, combat, is my favorite. I love it. Your Guacamele's, your Ori in the Blind Forest, Super Meat Boy. What the fuck is that? It is something we have not been able to overcome. Is that a yes? This is what's hiding in Sierra's bathroom. I understand why it's growling. All right, guys, wish me luck. I got to print out the rest of my map papers for game night. We had it's back. We had to cancel last week because I was sick, but this week I'm glad you're getting to reschedule. And what'd you say? Wish me luck. Okay, I don't know if you're leaving or if you're just going to print, but I wish you all the luck. Hopefully, the printer plays nicely. Don't put that out there in my bathroom. Listen, you mentioned the frog growled. That's the frog I'm gonna envision. Lurking, you got it. Enjoy the lurk. So you hear what's going on with your bathroom? No, I wasn't talking to you, phone. No. Printer does well as long as Bubble doesn't try and climb inside it again. Boom. All right, that ain't opening that way. Okay. No, come on. All right, there we go. That one stays. I want to go see what's up here. I'll go ahead and ask this again because, Ned, I don't think I got to ask you and anybody else that may be hanging out. It is highly theorized that this is the week where you're going to get the Switch 2 announcement. What would you hope is announced alongside it? Any games that you would like to see? Your Splat. We finally got your Splat. I was a liar. There's at least one frog in there, and I think it growled at me last night. I've been sick for the whole weekend and could have been hearing things in my favorite brain. Just first-party games. I mean, if you're excited for like some third-party game to run well enough on the next Switch, that's fine too. Or features and stuff like that. Like I liked your suggestion of the folders. I thought that was a very much-needed, wanted addition. That sounds terrifying, hilarious, and awesome all the same. It's my favorite Kendrick Lamar lyric.
How did an old woman manage to survive here in this pest-ridden hole?
No one cares about
I don't think so,
the
Luke.
ancients. The present rushes blindly forward, erasing the past.
In order for that to happen, I would believe. I can't see the Switch 2 outpowering the Steam Deck 2 because Nintendo never really does that, but I could be wrong. But also, I don't play portably enough to justify rebuying. The Switch 2 for me would obviously, as obvious it sounds, Nintendo Portal. Like my Zeldas, my Marios, my Donkey Kongs, that's where I would be for that. Because I have that problem. What game do you think you would rebuy for the Switch 2? Let's see. I want Zelda in 4K or really good Mario. I would settle for consistent frame rates. I can't see Nintendo going 4K, but if I can get like a Zelda that doesn't chug, I would be so happy. And of course, any Mario 3D, I'm there. It's the one time I get to feel confident in video games. Is the every 7 years as Super Mario comes out. Let's see. No one cares about the ancients. The president rushes blindly forward, erasing the past.
Belong to times gone by.
Because we belong
We
together.
are the forgotten ones. Perhaps a
Oops.
shame. The past can shine a light upon the future after all.
Perhaps it can. Is there anything you can tell me about what happened here on Mont Carve?
Of course. But you must do something for me first. All my children are dead. Killed by Erlich. The mighty boar god, servant of hell, must pay.
Didn't I beat a boar? Yeah, I'll take that side
Erlich
quest.
took my family. Go take his life. I promise I will tell you the history of this place.
I actually probably rebought more on Steam Deck than I originally had on PS5 because of portability. Portability is I do not want to get out of bed, so I'm just going to lay in bed playing video games. But I never really... It wasn't until recently that I started like actually having a reason to do that. So that isn't as big of a draw as I was hoping for. It's the convenience of being lazy. Does anyone have a... Wait, hold on. Yeah, performance and quality also would be great. Does anyone have a PlayStation Portal? I'm not sure what it is. So PlayStation Portal is a streaming-only handheld device. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's been a while since I kept up with it. It is now moving to not necessarily needing to run off the console. Otherwise, I know for a fact, it used to be your Portal had to be connected to the internet and your PlayStation 5 had to be connected to the internet, and you could stream games from there. So you don't run anything natively on it, but the controllers have some of the PS5 controller features. The frog jumped on me last night, and it was terrifying because I didn't know it was still alive in the house. I had been gone for a week. Oh, man. Are you going to kill the frog? Or a victim? If I know Sierra, it's probably going to be just evict the frog. But I know it is, because they were so sweet. They talked about not wanting to put him outside until it was warm again. Twilight Princess on Switch or GameCube emulator would be nice. So I did hear rumors. Again, I want to go ahead and put the caveat here, because you already got me bound for another thing. Part of what this announcement's supposed to be on Friday is GameCube emulator. There's going to be a section about the Nintendo Switch Online, whatever, that's going to bring GameCube and one other one to it. I could be wrong. I could be drinking from the well of rumors, but we'll see. Like, I really hope you have a plan for the frog. I think all of us, we should all have a little frog plan, you know? Of course not. It's too cold to put him back outside, so I'm going to wait for it to warm up before putting him back outside. Legally bound! Adding it to the contract. Nope. Nuh-uh. I would have killed the frog. Trey knows all. He's legally bound. Yeah, I spend entirely way too much time on Reddit. Sorry. So that's where I'm getting it. But I talked about it last Saturday. There's a lot of weird commotion things that seem to be pointing towards the fact that an announcement is imminent, outside of people just being leaks. What was it? Walmart Canada is pretty notorious for accidentally tipping the hat of when a Nintendo Direct's coming by changing some of their promotional material to, like, Nintendo Presents. They did that. People have been noticing that their pre-orders of Metroid Prime 4 have been mysteriously canceled, even though Amazon usually honors those. And people speculate is because it's either no longer going to be a Switch title or some loophole where they can charge it for the new $69.99 price. So who knows? I could be wrong. I might be going to jail, according to Jill. If there is a GameCube emulator, then I would like for Fire Emblem Path of Radiance on there. That way I can play it and not pay egregious eBay prices. Thanks, Walmart Canada. I put a picture of the frog in the Discord. Legally bound. Legally bound. What am I doing? Oh. I feel like I will know. We will know if I'm right by tomorrow night or early Wednesday morning, because Nintendo always seems to put out a some sort of announcement. It's like, hey, we're gonna have a Nintendo Direct at this time, and it's like the day after. So I feel like that's coming soon. Like all prophets, you'll just keep extending the deadline. If anything, I'm shortening the deadline. I said we'll find out about tomorrow. All right, I'm gonna die. All right, there we go. Crazy announcement, and I know it's impossible. Earthbound remake. So I only semi know the impossibility. Isn't it something to do with like it never came to America? Like there was never a translation? Is that why, or is there other reasons why it would never be possible? I never played that series or kind of came anywhere near the ballpark of it. Just ignore Mother 3 again. Honestly, I would adore another Donkey Kong, but given the fact that we're getting Donkey Kong Country Returns HD remaster for the Wii, for the Switch, I don't think we'd get a new Donkey Kong game. Y'all, there's hella frogs in Sierra's bathroom. Should I look at this? I think two, but for sure one. Oh shit. That's frog time. You are a very kind and benevolent person, because I don't know if I could have waited until it got warm. Frogs gross me out. I think it was never localized because it was a bit too on the nose about controversial real-world events. Oh, okay. There's more history here than I thought. Froggy would have had to find a sweater. Oh, man. It would have been the most stylish frog out there, though. Is this cheesy? You tell me. It's just a little froggy. The best time to wear a striped sweater. Hey! I completely fucked that up. Is all the time. Oh, you no, come on. Oh, man. One with a collar, turtleneck. Dang it. That's the kind. Here it comes. 'Cause when you... Where are we going? There you are, Sierra. Oh my god. I didn't personally, I don't have a Alamo Draft House near me, but Alamo Draft House is very notorious for doing a lot of pre-roll clips that are related to whatever feature you're about to see. And apparently for Nosferatu, they played that one SpongeBob episode, the hash slinging slasher, and I just think that's amazing. Sing the song, Trey! Legally bound. Let's see, stream. Trey, do you stream on April 1st? It depends on when April 1st falls. Clap. I have streamed on April 1st before. I've never really done anything prank-wise that I can remember. I know there was times I talked about it with, like, stream friends at the time, that it would be funny to, like, swap stream keys, but I don't think that ever happened. I know that didn't happen. Hell yeah, let's just watch SpongeBob in theaters. I wouldn't fight it. Aw, come on. You should make it a tradition because you're a joke. Damn. That was good. When's April 1st this year? I was watching a no cam, no mic streamer who did a stream with cam and mic. They pointed the camera at the muted mic. Wait, did they do this for April Fools or did they do this in general? I absolutely love that. Let's see. Okay. 50/50 she searches the web. I was watching. Oh, I read that. One thing I love about H-Dust is that if we don't know what to watch but want to watch something both do and don't care about, we put on SpongeBob. Let's see. Yeah, for the April 1st. All right, here we go. Ah, shoot. Here we go. We only got one shot. If you had, damn it, if you had 2 shots. There we go. Oh, that's just beautifully cruel. Okay. God dang it. I kind of oh, beans. I forgot I had an arrow. Whoop, boop, 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 boop. I'm kind of tempted to just run. I'm losing so much health to these guys, and I think I might be able to dodge them. Yeah, I'm just gonna run. And you said no splats. Yeah. Hubris, thy name is Trey. Oh, come on. What happens if we go this way? Why is coin following you? It's like a little challenge thing. You don't have to get that coin, but if you get it, it's like some bonus. I think I said the same thing 3 times in a row. Whoop. Neat. It's like the strawberries in Celeste. Is that a ghost? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like it. Piss off, ghost. What just happened to me? Looks like I can take less health, though. Oh, my printer's printing. Nice. Sierra, does the frog have a name? Ooh, great question. What would be a good frog name? Bathroom frog. Let's see. I don't think it was good, whatever it was. Oh, no! Or, hey, you're still alive. Trey's a good frog name. Trey the frog? I don't mind it. Man up! Okay, we can't attack the ghost. Oh, I forgot you stole my thing. Alright, we'll go ahead and save. Man up now, tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Bow, bow, bow. Hold on 1 second. Alright, we good. Yeah, we're going. What's up here? I think I could do this, but I'm gonna regret it. Let's see, we'll do it real quick. Shit. Or is it hit and run? Hit and splat. Okay, it looks like that stays open. So I like that. Do you think there are people named Trey with an A? There's gotta be, right? Dang it. There we go. Hey, look at that. What was my side quest? Hitting frog. And then Sierra screams, nice, thank you. We're making progress. We're really making progress. Can we go this way? Oh, it opened for us. All right, I think we're back on the path that we need to be. Man, there's so many ways to go. What happens here? All right, cool. We got ourselves another shortcut. So instead of going through that path and having to fight those people again, we can come this way. Sweet. So we got options. Let's go in here. I don't know where it's going to lead, but we'll find out. Scrapper shop.
Hey, do you have Xerxes?
Do I?
Have Xerxes! I only accept Xerxes. Don't you try giving me crystals.
I don't know if I have Xerxes.
I won't take them, understood? No crystals!
I thought you said no pass edition.
Xerxes, no crystals. I got the message.
So, what will it be? If it's from the gutter, I got it. Everything
Legally bound.
ends up in the sewers. Even treasures.
Okay, I don't know what you want, and I don't want to be here anymore. All right, we got 3 Xerxes, so we could do something. Evil Amulet, Eye of Destiny. Provides access to hidden floor in the Citadel elevator. Greatly increases melee attack power, but reduces max health to a measly amount. I don't think I could do that. I'm not skilled enough for this. Display enemy life when you hit them. I'm going to go with the Lost Key. To use my own words against me. Should have been a lawyer. All right, I'm getting out of here. I don't like this. This whole vibe is off. Oh. Okay, I don't know how to get in there. What if we dashed? Whoop. Okay, yeah, what if we dashed? Not that way. Should've learned a rope and ride. Alright, we gotta be quick here. Quick on the draw. Dang it. Hold on, we'll get this. Okay, maybe not. Oh, that was stupid on my part. Damn it! Like the Flash. Hey. Well, we found our friend. We can hear the whistles. Just gonna spam. Wait, what hit me? Let's heal while we can. Get out of the poison! Got him. Let's see, the boo sound effect's out of stock. So I changed it to every 30 minutes. He's a coward. I changed it every 30 minutes, and I bumped up the price a little bit and shortened it. I didn't want it to be spammed too much. I may come down on the 30 minutes, though. That does feel a little too long. Or as Jill said, I'm a coward. Coward. Captain Rock, how you doing? What has been the highlight of your day? Need to know. Welcome in. Good to see ya. The hope is that at some point I'll add in more sound effects. So there is a greater range of stuff. And I wouldn't want the sound effects to be just completely overpowering the entire time. So I'm trying to find that healthy balance of like, okay, we can do this, but it's not, I'm not going to be watching a playback and it's going to be like just audio spam. It's constructive criticism. I think 30 minutes is probably good. We're mean. 30 minutes for the boost sound effect is too low for you, considering the amount of mistakes you make. I'm all about destructive criticism, to be honest. It's very valuable. Not enough importance placed on destructive feedback. Highlight of my day is making it here in time. Hell yeah. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Oop. We've actually done a pretty decent job of moving forward. We got a couple boss fights going, which is cool. Mini bosses, I would say. Maybe not actual real boss fights, because even one of them was like a scripted loss. Got a whole new area. It's been nice. What is blonde? Highlight of my day. I like that people have turned it into a shortened acronym. Must be a sad day. Damn. Alright, we're low on health. We only got 1 HP in a dream. We're gonna see what happens if we go down this way. No. No. Okay. Does this do the same thing? Okay, that just brings them down, but I don't know why. I thought you were saying I was the highlight of your day. I read that wrong. I'm in over my head. I thought you were talking about the, it was the stream. 1 HP in a dream should be the name of your memoir. It just never gets finished. No! I'm full HP and no dreams, baby. How long were you waiting on that one, Jill? Oh, man. 30 minutes. You know what? Yeah. That's my bad. Oh, man. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Let's go this way. Man up! It's impossible to fight them. I can't do any damage. This is a Jill's alert now. Just a boo. Weird. I can only print like 10 pages in one go now on a Google Docs printer. How many pages did you need to print? Oh, man. Excuse me. Sorry. I don't understand technology. Two for one, baby! Why am I still poisoned? Let's see. Understood technology. Evening, folks. Laser Scope, how you doing? It's been the highlight of your day. I need to know. Welcome in. EP, just a little bit. Let's see. We should get a sad trombone or something. Oh, that'd be fun. I know for sure I want to get the Yahahas of the Korok. For sure the Kendrick Lamar mustard. I should be writing these down. Where's my notebook? 1 second. The Price is Right. Fail sound. We'll use that one, actually, because that was pretty bad. Got the kiddo to sleep in his own bed for the first time since winter break started. Write that down! Write that down! Oh, man. I'm trying to be more analog. I feel like I'm having a better success rate writing stuff down and getting shit done, which doesn't sound like a lot given the fact that only one thing's changed so far, but that's still one more than normal. So, all right, where are we at? Price is Right fail sound. Congratulations, Laser. Hell yeah. Price is Right. Fail. And sad trombone. Cool. What isn't a log? Did I say that wrong? A win is a win is a win. Yeah, haha. Are you using your fancy stationery? I got a little field notes book. I don't know if that came through, if that was in focus. Ba-ba-ba. Write this down. All right, video games. So gold is probably the way we need to go. Did we backtrack to just go the wrong way? I used to have the Price is Right fail horn noise in my work email alert notification on my phone. Certain bosses weren't happy that I thought every work email was like losing. That is incredibly funny. Let's see, those bosses shouldn't be lame, yeah. Dang it! I was trying to do some parries, didn't work. Let's go this way. I also got to catch Sonic 3 with the kiddo this weekend. That's a fantastic movie. That's awesome. I've never seen any of the Sonic movies start to finish, but I really want to see that one. Let's heal. Alright, there we go. 1 is okay, 2 is good, 3 is the best so far. There is a clip that has been circulated online a lot. What's the most non-spoilery way to say it? It's features a dance. And I have been obsessed with that clip. And I'm not lying, it's the majority of the reason I want to see the movie, even though I've already seen the scene. There is also something amazing about the series being the only thing getting Jim Carrey out of retirement repeatedly. Full-on disco light show, yeah. I love it, man. It's funny, it's like I'm retiring from acting, but not this one. But somebody pointed out, it makes sense. They're doing it for, I don't know if he has young kids or at least like young children in his life, grandkids or whatever. Which I can imagine is a good motivation outside of money. Yeah, that scene had me dying. It's so good. And the amount of people that's been recreating it online is just so... I gotta see it. I don't know what I'm going to be going to see next at the movies, though. January's kind of that awkward month where sometimes there's like a big thing coming out, but nothing that I know of. And then, of course, Captain America Brave New World on February, which I'm cautiously excited for, but that's just the Cap fanboy in me. I don't think Sonic needs the big screen. You can watch that at home, yeah. I was hoping to get theater near me would get The Last Showgirl. I don't know if I've heard that. What's that? Let's see. Should I go to the theater close to me because they have free unlimited refills and slushies and popcorn? Hell yeah. That's wild. Is it like a weekend only thing, or this coming week only thing, or always? Because isn't that like how they make their money? There was a movie I wanted to go see, but I missed. It was called The Fire Inside, which was like a coming-of-age boxing movie with this young girl like getting into the boxing scene. But I missed it in my theater. It's like this area is too small to get those features to stay too long. Pam Anderson as a Vegas showgirl past her prime. Oh, I haven't seen trailers for that at all. Like I don't need to see a movie. I just want the popcorn. It's an everyday thing, and I abuse that policy. It's hard to believe, but that's cool that you had that option. We're coming up on Cinemark is doing a $5 anything can be a bucket sale of popcorn, where you bring a bucket and $5, and they'll give you an obscene amount of popcorn. Let's see. She got nominated for a Golden Globe. Ooh. That would I saw her pop up recently on news sites, so I guess that's why. All right. Can I get you to go over? Let's see. Does that include caramel corn or kettle corn? I don't know. I haven't asked. Let's all go to the movies. Yeah, we're not going this way for sure. Ugh, kettle corn. NCG theaters used to do like $12 tickets, and then for $15 you got unlimited refill drink and unlimited popcorn candy dispenser cup. I'll tear that shit up. Okay, 2 things I know that will get Ken to cuss: popcorn and fantasy football. I don't know if I've ever noticed if you cuss a lot or not. Damn right. But this is the world I'm gonna live in. Me too, and then I'll have a tummy ache. Cinemark has that rewards program where if you get enough points, I'm sorry, this stream has turned into nothing now. I don't know where we're going. If you get enough redemption points, you can buy a take-home bag of popcorn, which is the equivalent of like 3 extra large popcorn buckets. Walking out of that theater with that was the funniest thing I've ever had to do. See, that's amazing. And the way it's supposed to work, you're not allowed to, and according to the app, you're not allowed to redeem it while you're there. But I did because I saw 2 movies that day, so I was in between movies, and so having to like have it there because it was like an empty showing while I watched is very funny. I get such a stomachache, but I do not give a single damn. Apparently, you need to call Ken's team and load of popcorn, double down on the cussing. It's amazing. They were infinitely better pre-COVID. Prices through the roof now for much fewer perks. I shoot. Shoot. Alright, I guess there's nowhere to go but down. What does this do? Ah, okay, now we gotta make our way back. Oh, that sucks. The price seems semi-reasonable for my area, but plus I eat a lot of popcorn. If you had to make one, what would be your most unrealistic expectation for the Switch 2? The first thing coming to mind, 4K 60. Ain't no way. Even docked. See, memoir title. All right, take 3. Memoir title. Wait, what was the memoir title? They also got rid of most of the recliner seats by me, and now they only have 2 premium rows. Man, remember, was it AMC that was trying to get away with that? Like, where it was like premium pricing, where it's like, oh, for these better seats. Which I always sit in probably what would have been cheaper seats, because I go to the movies with my dad a lot. And he's got bad knees, so we always had to stick to the first row. So I probably would have benefited from it, but the idea of like tiered pricing on the seatings at theaters was just such a bummer. I'm glad it kind of failed for now. My friend sees me, we went to go see Barbie because I filled the bucket up as we were leaving to get lunch girl dinner. I love it. Yeah, I'll get the free refill and I'll give it to my mom. She's obsessed with the popcorn. So it's like, ah, there you go. 4K 120 frames with quality of life. Nowhere to go but down. Let's see. Most unrealistic expectation for a Switch. What about you, Net? This is a very good question. What would you be hoping for? What's that theater seat with the moving chair? XD or something? Not XD. 40X. 40X, I think, is what you're talking about. I tried that. Could not stand it. Doesn't seem fun. 40X. Obviously, most unrealistic expectation is new Zelda. Okay, yeah, that, I think that qualifies. Sorry. Sometimes you just gotta break out in operatic singing. Of course you couldn't stand it. You'd have to sit. I had to move my cup for that one. Oh my god. No, I thought it was an incredible distraction, and I even had it turned down to like the lowest setting possible. And then it's just like, well, why did I pay so much money to just turn this down? The cup sound was my yeah. Oh my god. Trey went, I think that qualifies. Oh my god. You know what I feel like is going to be an unrealistic expectation just because it's Nintendo and not necessarily something that should be outside the realm of possibility? Less verbose sentences. No, controllers working cross platforms. I want to be able to use some of my accessories on the Switch too. Was there a mention of launch title? So again, everything is rumors. Take it with a grain of salt, unless you're Jill. Launch butthole. Everything is a rumors. Apparently, it's going to be a 2-tier rollout of announcements. This week, we're only supposed to get the console and focusing on console news. And then in February, we'll get a launch lineup kind of thing. Legally bound! Eastbound and down. H. and I had to sit in the front row once to see the new Spider-Verse, and it was horrible for my neck, but those were the only seats available. They reveal it's just Alarmo. Oh, man. Oh. Legally blonde. What am I doing here? I feel like we need a double jump at some point. I would like the Joy-Cons to actually connect to my Switch without having to reconnect them often. Excuse me. I would like a wider... What's the word I'm looking for? Range of connectivity with those Joy-Con... I can't speak. With those Joy-Cons. I feel like if you're playing in a big enough space, you'll frequently lose connection to the Switch. He has to bleach his hair if he's wrong. No. Getting my hair this long was the biggest change I've made to anything with my hair in the last, like, 20 years. I don't think I can do the blonde. Come on. Woo-ah! Trying to get them and my controllers to connect the day after Christmas was the most frustrating thing, and I almost threw it across the room. It took me like 30 minutes. That's just enough time to boo. It's very frustrating. I can't use my map. Trey can't have bleach hair as long as he's playing Tears of the Kingdom just because of connection with the horse. Thanks, Cap. Always looking out for me. There we go. Well, we can't bleach butthole in the game. Let's see. You could bleach his mustache. To be fair, the Switch was still downloading another 70%, 75% of the game into the 30 minutes. Can we start calling him Ichigo after? I don't know if I get the reference. I don't want to put out the bad vibes of shit, of saying this is an unrealistic expectation. I hope we don't get monkey-pawed with the whole backwards compatibility. I hope it's not a thing where it's like, yeah, you get backwards compatibility, but you gotta rebuy the games. You need the Switch 2 version. Or you gotta pay some, like, upgrade fee. Oh, yay, Bubble's trying to jump in the printer. Let me at it. 3DS did DS games. True. I think there's a part of me that's always going to be cynical of Nintendo because of the way they had me in a fucking GameStop buying a new Nintendo 3DS and having to do the backwards transferring from my old 3DS to a new Nintendo 3DS. There's hope. I got the Doll Arch. I don't know, someone I was with loved Bleach and we started it and it was a lot for me. Bleach did so much finish after they returned to write an ending after 10 plus years so much that it just ends. Okay, look, we're getting close to the end of stream here. I gotta figure out where to go and how to do this so that it's not so vague to me where I left off. No! Alright, well, Sierra said no, I can't. Legally bound, 24-hour stream. Everywhere looks the same. I don't know how you're keeping track. That's the thing. I'm not. Legally Blonde, 24-hour stream. Bleach it up, Trey. Let's see. Oh, shit. No, 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 no. I don't want to be terrorized. Bye, Ghost. Isn't this just the, Sierra's bathroom frog? Yeah. Bend and snap. Let's see here. My knees! Works every time. Did we ever figure out what the gold wind means? I thought it was the way. But I'm now realizing I think it's just directing you to the closest save tree. You saw my frogs. We must face our frogs. Can I get up there? I cannot. We ain't going anywhere. All right. Map unavailable. Cool. So okay, let's think about this logically. Last thing we were doing, this guy stole my trinket, and we were chasing said guy. But I don't know which location. The furthest route I can go going right takes me to that room where you open one door and another closes, so you have to get through it quickly. We do not have the skills for it yet. This room. Is this the answer? Okay, it's not. The other way takes me to the thing I need to man up for. So I feel like I got to figure out how to get past there. 24 hours confirmed. That just takes me to a store. Did I keep going this way? I think, yeah, I died. Repeatedly. Did we just finally figure this out? head slam and take me to the store. Does it go back to that bathroom frog? Take 3? I don't think this is the bathroom frog. What? What? Ooh, a frog. All roads lead to Sierra's bathroom. Oh, man. Da, 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 da. Ba, da, ba. Okay, so how? How? The switch down there is what makes those spiral death machines go in, but it also puts this here. So we can't get up there. I vote to quote of the week that one. Get good. The all roads lead to Sierra's bathroom. As long as I got your permission on that one. That one, out of context, that's a weird one. Isn't this game of jumping through platforms? So platforms like these you can jump through. Platforms like those you cannot. Let's see. So, like I said, you activate this. That one goes out. I'm like a fortune cookie of sadness and secondhand embarrassment. Jesus. Oh, man. There might have been a cooldown. You gotta wait, like, probably now. Oh, that's the solution, isn't it? What? Dude, my friend's avocado got squished the other day and it turned into an angel. I was there and screamed, holy guacamole. I hope somewhere out there Aeroplane's really fucking proud of themselves. Doesn't your throwable activate switches? It activates some switches, not all switches. Shit. Alright. Let's try one more time. This might be the end. Ba, 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 ba. Let's see, lock in. I slept in. I'm not eepy yet. I didn't. I've been up since 4. I don't want to put my finger in my computer. Oh, man. I don't remember the context of that one at all. Yeah, Trey, some of us slept all day. Oh, man. Must be nice. Ah, they followed me. I need to wake up early tomorrow. What time's your alarm set for? Okay, so this switch, I think, yeah, that one can be activated with our throwable. Aw, that's bull. Same. Those are tomorrow's problems. 6 a.m. I must be lonely. Bubbles is waiting and plotting against the printer from the other side of the couch. Bobble's not a fan of D&D. Okay, we've been here before. Mm, 5:30. Damn. Who put all these spikes here? Bowser's interior decorators go a long way. I wish I could figure out what this is. Because, I mean, it clearly wants me to come down here for something. But what? I don't know what it is with the printer, but he wants to be inside it. Maybe they take the humming of the printer to be purring. Hey, we found him! Okay, don't be stupid. You know I love you. Don't be impossible. Alright. If it's a laser printer and it has a heating element on the inside, to fuse the toner to the printer. To the paper. What? Damn, he got away.
For an old man.
Not for long. Don't be impossible. Okay, so that just brings us up and down. It is indeed a printer of some sort. Oh, Sierra. It seems to run on some sort of electricity. How long does that last? Not long at all. I don't know. Damn. Inkjet or toner? I don't know. It's a printer. Sure. Oh my god. I think you're my hero right now. Alright, I'm gonna go. I think if yeah. So we now know for a fact gold wind means gold tree. I buy ink for it. Okay. What? Ew, there's a sludge monster. Alright, we're not going that way. Not going that way. Man, we're really splatting now. Alright, we're going that way. Ba-ba-da-ba. If we were to come back that way, that does nothing. Does it rise? Kinda? But that doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't I just wait here? Me when I see a sludge monster? Yeah, I got time. God, can you imagine how bad it would have been if I wouldn't have gone straight for the can't even think of it. The save tree. Let's wait here and see. Because I think you can jump on those sludges. Yeah. Someone can definitely jump on those. Not this guy. But I don't understand why they wouldn't have an option to go there. Let's see. Let's go about this a different way. We're gonna chill here for a second because those second spikes will die. Bup, 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 bup. Bup, bup. We did it. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Probably trigger something later in the run. Alright, now we just gotta get down peacefully. Nice. Ew. Nasty. nasty. Congrats on flushing yourself down the drain. Thanks, man. That's a lot of bones. Huh. There should be a tree nearby, right? If there is, I missed it. Oh, there it is. I don't know why I didn't correct that. What's the new amulet we got? Slightly increased Athra build-up for each successful parry. I don't parry enough for that. We'll stick with our current build. Wait, did we make a full circle? Oh no, this is new.
Another. We were one and the same. Only I chose a different path. I don't understand. Time no longer flows like a river. It's a raging sea where all fates are intertwined. I too tried to find Prince Hassan, but Mount Karth is getting the better of me. You found the Simurg's powers.
Simurg.
I can save us all. Give them to me. No. You already had your chance, and you failed. I can do better than you. Give me your powers.
Oh shit! My turn! Jeez. Nope. There it is. First try, baby. Ooh, fire a powerful beam that goes through enemies. Hold square or triangle to aim accurately. Release to fire. Can be triggered from the ground or in the air. Equip your Athra surges at a walk tree. That's neato. Let's go! He's Sargon, man. I looked away and don't actually believe it was first try. What kind of Pavlovian response has trained me on? Oh, man. Brain works differently in 2D spaces, I guess. Ooh, we're getting another power-up. I'm gonna bet this has something to do with time. Brain go burr. Because it's the only way I can see getting past those puzzles where you have to like trigger the door from the other side. Break on through to the other side. Allow you to crystallize your current position and action in shadow with L1. Tap L1 once the shadow is placed to return to its position and replay the crystallized action. As long as the shadow is active, the indicator will appear on the bottom left of the screen. Hold L1 to shatter the thing. Okay. Let's see. Past the bathroom frogs. And the bathroom frogs. Ooh, teleport. Oh, man. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, it's a mimic command, so Crystal open a switch while you're up jumping. What a cool video game. I'm surprised they haven't given me something to put into practice yet.
You know, you're not the only one acquiring the Simorg's powers. You seem stronger, but not strong enough to save a friend yet.
Save a friend? What
All
do you
right, the
mean?
fray.
Oh, so now you have time for me. Are you courageous enough and clever enough to save your friend?
Nope.
Along a timeline of the past, Hassan is there.
Wait, is there a way to save Hassan? Tell me.
Where did I go
I'll do
wrong?
whatever it takes.
Well, all right, I'll tell you. But you must deal with someone with the darkest of souls. A soul so dark and dangerous, she relishes in chaos.
But how do I find her if I don't have my eye?
What eye? You already have 2 of those.
My orb, prism, eye thing that you stole.
Oh, that thing. You had it all along.
What? But how?
That makes me even more mad I couldn't access my map now.
Here, I'll show you where evil lives.
Ooh. Find a way to enter the pit of eternal sands. That's going to be actually not bad. I'm assuming we're gonna have to work our way back up this way and then come back down. Sounds hard.
Look for her
Yeah, we better
in the
not.
pit of the eternal sands. You must show proof of courage and cleverness to get there.
Oh, I'm screwed. Alright, let's save. Crystallize your position with L1 and return to your crystal mark with L1. Whoa! I put it right where it needed. Okay, hold on. Neato Petito. I don't think you use it like that. Maybe. You get there and it's just a bunch of guys riding quads in the sand pit. The pit of despair. Okay, hold on. All right, I'm liking this power. It's pretty cool, pretty powerful. So many quests complete, so productive tonight. I know. I don't want to quit either, because I'm like, I'm riding momentum.
Not one more step, Sargon. Did you betray us?
What are you talking about?
Tell me the truth. Did you kill Prince Hassan?
What? No. Nait, I would not lie to you.
There's something very funny about having to push X for 3 dots.
Where is Anahita?
I don't know, Nait. I did not kill Hassan.
There it is.
I know you can't lie when you're angry. It's just... Varum told us a different story.
Oh, hold on. Am I? Oh, I'm not even using the right thing. We'll do this one. Bop. It's just Trey's face.
Prince Hassan is dead. Sargon killed him.
Wow. That takes balls.
Varum, this sounds like nonsense.
I can't believe it myself.
Where is Sargon now?
He fled with Anahita. He sides with his mentor.
With the prince gone, Persia is threatened.
If there's anyone fit to lead, it's you, Varum.
What about Queen Tamiris?
Famine, drought, people suffering, Kushan attacks.
She's had 30 years to prove herself.
I am no leader without you. But together, we can restore Persia.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rue.
My bow is yours, Varum.
Huh? Yeah. Persia, people. But what about the kid?
It pains me to say this, but Sargon must not interfere.
Varum, where are you going with this?
Well, here we are again, Trey.
We must
I don't want to
stop
talk about it, Czar.
Sargon and Anahita.
It's been the highlight of your day. I need to know. Welcome in.
By any means necessary.
You all agree to this?
Agree or disagree? It's high time to trim his sails once and for all.
Find them.
Of course.
All right, I'm coming back.
They all believed him.
Except me.
And Artaban.
He has always believed in you. You can't stay here. I can feel Radjen is after us.
So, this is the end for the Immortals. We're hunting each other now.
The end is not yet written. Stay on the move. Don't look back.
Hylia was finally getting over food poisoning. Well, either food poisoning or the Steelers making me physically ill. Yeah, it was probably the Steelers without a doubt. Man, I'm so... I don't know if my face was visible when I made the I don't want to talk about it joke. I'm so bummed. I'm like defeated. For those who are in the know or not in the know, the Pittsburgh Steelers embarrassingly lost Saturday. Even though I expected it, it was just still awful. Orada's the most obvious smash there, and I'm straight. Let's see. Are they immortal? I don't know if they're immortal or they're that's just like the title they've given themselves. Damn, everyone is sick. Stay back. No kidding. I'm almost healed. It's okay, Jill. Okay, I don't want to go this way. Ah! I'm standing in poison. The Min Elias dude was there, and I'm ace. Is this a remake of the older game or a whole new one? It's a whole new world. It's a new one that harkens back to the OG. So that's why we're kind of back to the 2D space. Side-scrolling, very focused on the precision platforming. It's really good. I like it. Mostly smash, very few pass. You should start a review site for video games. Have we had a pass? Oh, yeah. Yes. Let's see. And there's Kiko. You fighting for your life? How's it going? How are you still alive? We're getting close to the end. I'm just riding the momentum of success. A whole new world? I think that's a different Middle Eastern IP. Let's see. Oh, that wasn't a statement. That was a salute. I was starting to read your sentence here. Oh, man. I'm alive. Yeah, how are you still alive? What did you say you indulged in? Oh, you got pizza. Kiko's fighting for their lives, by the way. For you, Kiko-san. Do you hear that? That is the sound of disappointment. Alright. Code 88, butts. Wait, why did I never know it was a salute? Goodness. It's very funny how there's been a couple times we've had people in this community mention they didn't realize that. I learned it here, and it took me a while to get it. That variation is my favorite version. I feel like that's the most obvious, like, salute. Ooh, I feel like those shields make me feel like we're going to get the power that allows us to beat Sierra's bathroom frog. Sorry that that's the name it's going to go by now, Sierra. Unless you absolutely hate it, and I'll stop. I was like, what does 07 mean? I think I Googled it to understand. Okay, enjoy the rest of the stream. See you later, Kiko. Thank you so much for stopping in. I'm glad to hear the update that you're doing better. Godspeed. Don't stop. Don't stop. Get it. Bye, Kiko. So what do we do now, Czar? Where are we at?
What do we have?
Are we on the Fire Tomlin train?
A traveler who seems to know the way, but is forever led astray. I can enlighten you if you wish. I can light your way through some of Mount Calf's darkest corners. If you'll allow me.
How could I refuse? Thank you, friend.
Okay, let's see. We wait for the draft, I guess. I was talking to my my friend at work that I'm just gonna be pissy about football for the next 2 weeks.
As promised.
Ooh. I don't trust this eyeball. His voice is too smooth. Dude, this game's so good. I do feel slightly guilty because I'm not doing the story any justice because I've been paying attention to like pickup stuff or cutscenes, but man, gameplay-wise, it's great. Everyone here in Pittsburgh is on the Fire Tomlin train. I might finally be buying a ticket. So I was getting ready to board 100% because of TJ Watt. I guess it was a misquote or just a straight up lie. Whoa! That I thought I saw TJ like throwing the coaches under the buses and like going against what he's always said, that as long as Tomlin's there, he'll play. But he put out a statement today that's like, I fully intend to always play for the Steelers as long as I can help it. So he hadn't given up on Tomlin. I'm not happy, but I'm okay. Yeah, I saw that too. I think it was just a media spin. Yeah. I don't know. It was the added in like I want to be there for Cam Hayward too that kind of like got me. I guess I bought in. Anyway, so mad, so annoyed. Football's dumb. Don't ever get emotionally attached to sports. That's all I can tell anybody. I'm getting attacked by a ghost. Alright, as long as they don't lower my health, I'm okay. Oh, shit. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. What is this? Let's see. I mean, you did walk into their home. That's true. I got a double whammy with Penn State and Steelers. Football has killed me. Yeah, I forgot you were telling me about that. You broke it. No, I didn't. I merely opened it up. Nah. R2. Ew! I never let them live that long to see that. I'm telling Mom. Mom, Trey broke the thing. I hear some gross noises, and I don't want to find out what they are. Mama Sierra isn't here right now, but I'm screen shooting to show her in the morning. You know what? Steelers season being over means everyone can enjoy the stream when I come in, and if not, turn it into a Steelers podcast. It is very funny that we've pretty much consistently done that all year. Yeah, now that the Steelers are done, I can go back to trying to be a hockey fan. Still learning the rules and having fun watching a team have success in the playoffs.
Even my light cannot shine beyond the place of its beginning. Goodbye, Sargon.
See you later, skater. Okay. We got ourselves a good place to explore. Next time we pick this up, we'll keep trying to push this way, see if we can't find something in the dark. Otherwise, we will keep at it. It looks like this might be the way to go, because we need to get to this area, and I'm assuming that's the way. So let's get over to this screen so that we can start saying our goodbyes and kind of give an update on what to expect over the coming days. I do want to say thank you all for hanging out tonight. It's been really fun. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Soccer, tennis, and golf. I don't think I've ever watched any of those outside of soccer. I wish I was more into soccer. I never know when to keep up with it. I'm from Montreal. We have beef with the Flyers. Hockey is cool. I'm a bad fan though. Super fair weather, only when the Penguins are in the playoffs. I've mentioned it before, but just kind of like to the stream itself. My friend Nedge is the one who got me into hockey. They are a fan of the Carolina Hurricanes, and so I was like watching with them for a bit. That we would just like screen share in Discord, and so like in hanging out with them, it was like, oh shit, I'm enjoying this. This is cool. So I follow the Canes. This isn't a goodbye. This is a Trey will die repeatedly in a game again next week. That's quote of the week right there. I like that, Laser. No, legally bound. See you, man. We'll pop in for non-Steelers funeral soon. I appreciate it. It's fun to lurk in. Thanks for keeping me company while I hack the planet and Cyberpunk 2077, of course. Just to update on what to expect in terms of stream. Next targeted stream is Saturday morning. For sure, there will be no Saturday night stream. I will be out of town. I'm going to be traveling on Saturday, so I'll leave about midday, and there will be no night stream, so yeah. Good night to Sierra's Bathroom Frog. Oh, bye friends. Thanks for stream, Trey. Thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Ooh, traveling. Wait, the little taps. The tap view in Tap Nice. What about them? I do got a couple of basketball games. How are the games? Unfortunately, they did both lose. Nice had a really good game, but they just couldn't overcome the score. And it was so heartbreaking too, because they had the lead for so long, and then eventually the other team just came back. Nephew is 5 and 6 year olds playing, so. Although I say that, there's one kid. God, they've got to be like 5. They have better dribbling control than some of the older groups that I've seen from my niece. It's wild. That kid is so good. And he's like launching the ball from like half court since it's like lowered, and he's making it. It's very fun. Man, when that age even hits the rim is amazing. There is nothing better than toddler age sports, because they all think they're going to pros, and they're playing with that intensity and still learning how to walk. Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, that kid's good. All right. So yeah, I think that does about. All right, take 5. I think that about does it for the updates of what to expect. We'll be back with Zelda Saturday morning. You can join the Discord if you'd like to be more informed when things go live. I do tag a channel. That's probably the most reliable notification system, because I know Twitch falters sometimes. And yeah, see you around. Brother, I thought I was going to be an MLB player. I got out after Little League. Hey, thank you for that link, Cap. That's where you can find the Discord. As long as they had fun. They definitely had fun. All right, I'm out of here. Love y'all's faces. Y'all take care. Make wise choices, all that jazz. We'll see you around. Oh, that's how we triggered the Discord link. Hey, is this the first time we had a stream that nobody did this? What? Oh, there it is. Bye, y'all.